welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
What's going on? Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Okay. Oh, that's good. All right. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. And because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works, it allows me to be by a computer to do these like quick, like little break sessions. And so I'm like, well, I might as well work on working on, right? So it kind of puts me in that mindset of getting stuff done. So like I said, untilit.works, it consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There is a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress on that thing you've been meaning to work on. Break sessions are these, where I'll pop up here to say, hey, it's time to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Do what you got to do. Just let your mind not think about the thing that you're just working on. Let it relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give it some rest. And so like I said, I'll pop up here. Now, if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. That's why the notice there saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is a open close caption button. If you click that, a space will open up next to the video, and then words that I am saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed in that box. So that way you can follow along with that. Cool. So there's 2 buttons below that. There's add a clip and create a highlight video. Those are broken, so don't even worry about it. Then there's a countdown timer, count down when the next work session starts. And then if you'd like to join to chat or ask questions, there's a link to do that. All right, cool. So that is that. Let me go check to the work session. So I'm going to show you all around that. Cool. So the work session looks similar to this. In the upper right-hand corner, if you look subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers. You can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left side, there's an audio player. It kind of works now. There was a change in who I was using to get the audio. And I think it plays one track, but it doesn't go to the next one automatically. Something changed. But so if you want to listen to some music and support some really dope artists, feel free to do that there. Towards the center here, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. Enter your task, hit enter or the plus button, and it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You want to delete it, click the X button. If you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox, and now send it to done. If you click the header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click that Twitter icon, it will open up Twitter, and it'll pre-populate a tweet with all the things you got completed with like a check mark next to them. For me, it's kind of like a cool way, like, oh, I got some stuff done, seeing it in like actual form and feeling good. And getting ready to start my day and my week. All right. In the right column, we have a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happened. And that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you click that, you'll be presented with some choices of if you don't have a thing that you've been meaning to work on. So if you're brand new to web development and you're like, oh, I don't know where to start, but it seems pretty cool, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So that's there. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell, sign up, will walk you through that process. And again, the highlight section, that's busted. So the next version of the site, I'll have that all fixed, but there's stuff I want to build in the meantime. Now, Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck or maybe you want feedback on a thing that you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is like a room that you can then invite people to join the room. And then the idea is that collectively and together, you'll be able to come up with a solution or the feedback on the thing you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with. And then from there, you can determine whether you like to join the room or not, like to request to join the room. Then I have a filter section where it's like different keywords. So if you're looking for something specific, you can filter it that way. When you click Create, you present it with this form. You put in the title, 3 keywords. When you hit Create, it generates a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We got the title at the top. You can leave or this button in the upper right-hand corner. You can open the menu for some more options. We got a text chat here on the right. We'll come back to that. On the left, there's a countdown timer, countdown when the break session starts, when the next one starts. You can copy the URL and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They request to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You can click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with. And then from there, you can determine whether or not you want to let that person into your room. So you can approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And the point for that, the reason for that is because the whole point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing you're working on. So I think by being able to show everyone else what you're seeing, you can provide better context so that they can get you the help or the feedback that you're looking for. So that's why you're able to share your screen. All right, now the way you communicate to the Hako, we have a text chat here. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, and it'll add it to the list of messages. Now, I added the ability to enable audio chats. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But for folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite where you can enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still kind of want to follow along, if you enable text to speech, any messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. So that way you can still follow along. And then again, you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And that is it. Yes. So, stop screen share. So so the last works session in the previous cipher, I showed a project that I worked on. It's a video to GIF converter. And it was like rough. Like it was just, everything was just there. Like it was just a proof of concept. Since then, I've been able to kind of like, first I found like a weird thing with the sliders that I had, the double sliders. Got that worked out, I think. So I moved on to kind of making it a little bit, the developer experience a little bit better. So now it's like you click and drag. You know what? I'm not going to show it because, it's fine. But now I'm going to, I think it's fine the way it is. Now I'm going to move it over to my site. And and I think there might be one hiccup, but I'm not sure. I'm hoping not. So we'll see. So I'm going to try and get that done. But before that, though, there's another project that I've been meaning. I want to get this one thing done. And I tried this solution. It didn't really work. And it's on a platform I'm not too familiar with. So I don't even know if I could even do it. So I'm going to try another way. And then if that doesn't work, then I'm going to have to go with a way I didn't want to have to do. But I'm pretty sure that would work. But I'm going to try this other thing, which involves like a WebSocket server. And I've done that like once before. So I'm hoping it will work on this platform. So that's what I'm going to try and get done this upcoming work session. So we'll see how that goes. And so I hope whatever you're working on, you can make some progress on it. But I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. And so this here is an artist that goes by the name of Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hero. And everybody says hero. We spread love like hero. I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hero. And everybody says hero. We spread love like hero.